how appreciative I am for what Catholic Charities and Christopher's Place Work Academy has done for me. I come here every day, faithfully, willingly, and excitingly to work. I love this building. I love everyone associated with this building. I am committed to protecting this building. I am committed to protecting everyone in this building, including the hundreds of clients who visit here every day. And I was doing that way before I became a part of the Catholic Charity security team. As Bill said, I am a pop and a grandfather. I have 4 granddaughters, Demi, Nala, Monroe, and Chrissy. And I love them all from the bottom of my heart. Demi and Nala, my oldest 2, attended Catholic Charities Head Start St. Jerome's in South Baltimore, and I am so proud of them. Tragically, their mother was shot and killed 3 months ago. We love Deisha. We miss her, and it's kind of hard during the holidays because of the babies. I'm also a graduate of Christopher Place Work Academy, and I'm also a recovering heroin addict. For those of you who are not familiar with Christopher Place Work Academy, it is an intensive program for men. It is here on site at Daily Bread, and they offer a community for men. They offer a safe haven, life skills, and jobs for those men who are willing to put in the work. I don't have a lot of time. My journey was long. It was bad. It was a lot of things, so I'm going to try to go through it as swiftly as possible. I grew up in South Baltimore in the 60s and 70s. I come from a single parent family. My father, loved him to death. He was in my life on an installment plan, but he gave me some of the greatest wisdom that a man could ever give his son. And I love him from the bottom of my heart, and I miss him. My mother raised 5 boys and 2 girls on her own. I had 2 older brothers who left early to go to college, one to Tennessee on a basketball scholarship, one to the University of Maryland. And that left me to walk the gauntlet, what I call the gauntlet. Just to play baseball, just to enjoy myself as a kid, I had to walk through bars, prostitution, dope dealing, and to make my story short, one day I got caught. I was stopped by some older guys, stayed too long, stuck my arm out, and I didn't pull it back for almost 40 years. I want to say that that was my decision, but I was young. I had a lot of respect for them guys, but they guided me wrong. My mother, I can't tell you when she decided that, look, I need God. And she marched us early into church, from the children's choir to the young adult choir to the ushers. I stayed in church. Again, I got away from it. I used, and I got what addiction brings. All that degradation, the jails, the prisons, the penitentiaries. Finally, for God's divine guidance, I got into detox and was sent to Warwick Manor on the Eastern Shore. And my last use was on Penn North in West Baltimore. And I was going to go back there for recovery until I met a friend. Man, go to Christopher's Place Work Academy. Don't go back, Pearly. It was the best choice I ever made in my life. I came here I remember after 2 weeks of detox, I remember sitting upstairs in that lobby, feeling all that hopefulness, hopelessness, anxiety, racing thoughts, waiting to give a urine to get in the program. And in the process of that, because my body was still coming back to homeostasis and putting itself together, I had an accident. And my counselor to be, Warfield, came out and said, man, don't worry, we got you. And I remember my first night here, sleeping in the 30-man dorm in the back. And it was pretty late, maybe 12, 1 in the morning. And I remember it just all came down on me, and I knew it was going to be bad. I knew it was going to be bad because I didn't want to wake the men up because I knew I was going to cry, and I knew it was going to be bad. So I got up, I moved through the dorm, and I just went in the bathroom, and I cried, I flushed the toilet, I cried. I flushed the toilet, and it went on for about 20 minutes, and I went in and I laid down, and the next morning I got up and I went to, it was my first day here, and I went through the process of what we call morning focus, and all the guys was, they was talking about what their focus was for today. And all I could say was, when it got to me, was my focus for today is just to be grateful that God brought me here, and that I'm out of all of that I'm through, I'm free, I'm not in prison, I'm not using no more. And that was my focus for 6 months. And it went on from gratefulness to humble to just accepting humility. I washed toilets and I cleaned showers for almost a year. And I was cool with it because I was just happy to be here. And I was happy to be clean. Things got better, and I just started getting better, and the people start coming back in my life. I wind up getting a job here, and working with Catholic charities, and that's pretty much the whole rampant that it ran. Other than that, it took me 30 years to tell you all everything that happened. So I am grateful. I'm just honored to stand up here and look out at all, everyone. And I wanted to read something. I wanted to read something. Do I have it?
Read the page.
Where's my phone? Cool. So, my good friend Bill, friend on Facebook, put this out. And it grabbed me. It really grabbed me. So, Richard Rohr, until we learn to love others as ourselves, it is difficult to blame broken people who desperately try to affirm themselves when no one else will. You affirmed me. Anytime, like Bill said, I'm starting to feel like I'm at an AA meeting. Like Bill said. Anyway, like Bill said, anytime you ride by here, hundreds of people are standing out there. Addiction, homelessness, hunger. You just think, that's where I come from. That was Pearly. That's what you do. You patted me on the back. You gave me confidence, and you gave me help with what you do. I thank you so much. I thank you so much. Everyone have a great holiday. Love, teach, and serve. That's that.